Hello guys, my name is Fallen One. I'm bringing another video for CSGO. It's been a while, but I'm back now. Just a heads up to everyone, I'm still doing a knife giveaway. If you'd like to be entered into that, just go in my description below, follow the Gleam link, and follow the instructions. Now, this video took me a while to make. Now let's shoot for 1 like. Whoever gives me that 1 like will get a free UFO in their mailbox. Now, who doesn't want a free UFO? But just a heads up to everyone, that this whole entire top 10 is my opinion, and my opinion only. If you don't like it, just post in the comments below why you didn't like it, what you think should have been in what way, how you think it should have been on the list. Now, another thing is that this isn't like a top 10 in order. This is just random, and this is how I see it. Now, let's begin with the video. Alright, starting this list off at number 10. The CSGO rank shift. This caused a lot of attention in the CSGO matchmaking scene. With a lot of people going down in rank, complaining to their friends why they're completely different ranks now, and understanding that people are going from wins to loses, and not understanding how they can win so many and lose once and get deranked. Now, it's completely understandable the backlash to the community, but as you can see on the screen, the ranks did not shift completely out of range. It was a big scope, but it was completely in grasp. Now, as you can see, it went from globals down to Supreme Master first classes, and I can understand a little D-rank like that, and how they made it global a little bit harder to attain, which is completely understandable. But at the same time, when I was watching these videos of people who were winning games and still being D-ranked, it seems to beg the question of, did Val already plan people's ranks and force them already into a certain rank, even if they won or lost? It was already predetermined? That's my question for that one. Alright, for number 9 on our list, the Hitbox update. CSGO's long-lasting cuboid hitbox, the invisible box-hugging, shapes critically governed bullet hit detection, has morphed into a capsule set that has merely cylinder configuration that better covers each body part of the CT&T model. Each cylinder conforms to the body and the model's shape that more closely than the harder edges of the cube, and the entire set provides a higher degree of an overlap accordingly increased precision that tend to crop up during certain movements such as jumping, hanging on ladders by forcing hitbox regs to continuously shape to whatever model the model is performing at all times. This includes but not limited to the running, standing, still, climbing, planting the bomb, and so on. Now, as anyone remembers or recalls, when you would plant the bomb on T side, sometimes the T's would have a hard time shooting your body because of hitboxes. Now, this update was a very strong update. I appreciate it because it made it so much easier for like scout, stuff like that. When someone's in midair, you can headshot them instantly. Alright guys, here we go for number 8. In number 8, we have the sound update. This update was good and bad. People took it in different ways. Now, to me, this is called the running update for many reasons. Now, more importantly, it's more the footstep update. The sounds that were implemented into the game were going from concrete, wood, rubber, snow, glass, grass, mud, dirt, solid metal, metal grade, and metal chain link. Now, as you can see in this video comparison, this is what it really sounded like. But in my opinion, this is what it really sounded like. Alright, coming in at number 7, the spray pattern nerf. This is one of the worst nerfs I've ever seen because this kind of rendered parts of the game useless. Knowing that the difference between a global and a silver would be aim, but knowing that a silver can out-aim you now because the bullets are random and it's all about RGN factor, and it could kill you instantly even if they're not aiming at your head. This update to me was stupid. To add something to destroy the skill gap that people worked in practice for, to instill a spray pattern into certain guns, all different, to ruin it by simply making it so there's random variables in a spray pattern, was one of the dumbest ideas I've ever seen. That ruined so much work that was put into so many CSGO, so many games. Just all that CSGO work was pointless. You basically tried to render this game like a Call of Duty so more people could get into it, and you essentially ruined the game. But with all the backlash from the community, I'm happy to say that they reverted this. They reverted this whole entire problem. I wish it never happened, but there's another update here that's worse than this. Just stay tuned to find out what it is. Coming in at number 6, the M4A1 Nerf. In this update, they tried to reduce the rate of fire for the M4A1 and compare it to the M4A4. The stats before that most people were using the M4A1 was around 70%. 70% of people use the M4A1 over the M4A4 due to its rate of fire, its silencer, its price, and the damage. All that coupled in together was beating the M4A4 completely out the water. Now, after the update, it's about a 60-40 ratio, still winning in the M4A1's favor. It has reduced the price from 3200 to 3100, still has the silencer, but the rate of speed is rapidly reduced. But it still does a good damage out total, but still, it will be nothing like it was before the update. Here we are at number 5, one of the worst and most hated update of all time for CSGO history. The R8 Revolver update. This update came along with the spray control update, which was crippling with a gangbang of combinations to one game in one update. The R8 Revolver, which hit 80 to 98 in damage in one shot to the torso, was considered broken. The gun wasn't so much as even tested, seeing how it could shoot while you were defusing the bomb. And also, with an added bonus of 100% accuracy while moving, it's auto-fire, it's basically an op for $850. The Deagle was obsolete, seeing that it only did 45 damage. Here's a clip of a devastation of how all of our happiness is going down the drain. Number 4. We have the CZ update. I would personally not say I'm a fan of the CZ due to the reload time that they did after the patch, after post-nerf, but I can say, a while back, before they updated this gun, this was one of the most devastating pocket arms you can ever have in your life. This is just like the R8 Revolver when it first came out. It was completely devastating, did a lot of damage, was completely and utterly broken, but no one paid attention to it after a few days, and especially after like Freiberg and Steele pointed out that this gun is completely broken, and pros who know how to aim perfectly can handle such a gun like this that it can defeat easily AK-47 ops and M4A4s and M4A1s. Now, the other bonus to this, which made it so deadly, is that there's a $300 kill bonus on top of killing someone. A one tap to the head, most of the time 2. But as simple as this gun is, it's a pocket firearm that could destroy a whole entire team. You barely needed to reload it, was 2 tap, and came with 12 bullets and was fully automatic. As you can see in the video below, it's completely devastating. Coming in at number 3 is the Tech 9 update. An update that we all wanted. An update that was actually really good and actually helped the game out a lot. The Tech 9 was overpowered. To say it was overpowered was also an understatement. This gun had 32 bullets compared to what it is now, which has a total of 24 bullets. That's an 8 bullet difference. Now, understand that 8 bullets, it may not seem like a lot to you, but 8 bullets is a big difference in a firefight. Especially with a gun like the Tech 9. The Tech 9 had any destruction force from anything you could anywhat compare it to. If you had an AK, M4, A4A1, A4A4, it didn't make a difference. It would just completely mow you down like it was nothing. I really like this gun. I'm happy about this update because I prefer the 24 bullets over the 32 because I wouldn't want someone just to be able to run a train on me like completely and just like the whole Tech 9 army falling behind. And now imagine 5 people with Tech 9s all running at you at one time. The fall up distance before the update, which it could just dink you from like a mile away and just follow through with 31 more barrages of bullets. Now imagine 5 people all doing that at the same time. It's basically you're losing sight every time. I'm happy for this update and I appreciate this update. In number 2, we have the AUG update. The AUG update, which was a very big update and monstrous update, which caused a lot of tension in the community. The AUG, which is a very strong and OP weapon, which could do tons of damage at very, very short and long distance battles. It was able to aim down sight just looking up and do as much damage as the P250 towards the body. But now imagine P250 being fully automatic and be able to aim down sights at the same time. That combination coupled together was a deadly cocktail, which destroyed a lot of people and destroyed their taste for CSGO. I'm happy this update was implemented. I'm happy it wasn't the price like it is today. I'm happy that the price is $3,300, that people are abusing it and using the gun as a good weapon. As I see today, I see no pros really using it. I don't see people ever using it in matchmaking. It's currently like standing like the R8 pistol over the Deagle. We come down to our final one on the list. Remember, this list is in no order, and it does not be intended to be in any type of order, but I have to say the number 1 on this list is the op update. The slow movement of the op and making it so you cannot take control of the map by yourself with an op. Now, what this update did basically made it so you move slower when you're scoped in, making it very hard to take control of any situation while you aggress with an op. So basically your entry frag cannot be an opper anymore. Which was sad, honestly, because the loose movement of the op coupled with the skill gap made it really fun to use the op and made it so people who really have skill have time to shine. And I really appreciate that. But this devastating update hit back so many people, especially on the pro scene, aka Pasha, we had Kenny S and Guardian, how it affected them traumatically. How strong this update was and how quick it came and how swiftly it came. There would be no revert of this update, and that's the sad part about this update. Most of the updates that I mentioned on this list, they all were reverted back, or they were fixed in a way that we all could appreciate. The op, on the other hand, it had no remorse. They just took it away without saying anything else. Now, if you guys like this video, if you guys like this top 10, please hit that like button below. Remember, if you hit that like button, you get a free UFO, especially if we hit 1 like. It's a much appreciated. It took me a while to make this video. It might not be the best of quality, but I do appreciate the feedback. Thank you guys. Have a nice and wonderful day. Remember, I'm still doing the giveaway, so look in the description below, follow the link below, do the instructions, and get yourself a free knife. As always, guys, have a nice and wonderful day.